all the jobs are asking for at least 2 years of experience and unfortunately you don't have it, don't worry, we have all been at the same position, and that's why I did create this video to give you some 6 hopefully useful advices. To visualize the problem, I did create this webpage. This is the career path of every programmer really. As you can also see, I filled up all the path with green colors. However, at the very beginning we have the 0 years experience as gray. Gray because you probably just finished college and you are not sure about what to do next. Once you've decided what you want to do, you will probably end up with jobs searching for 2 years of professional experience at the minimum. I'm naming it the 2 years experience paradox. This is a gap that all the programmers had and it is very frustrated at the beginning. How can someone apply for their first job if they don't have these 2 years of experience? Should you lie at your first interview? I wouldn't suggest that really. Now this video is not to focus on why this 2 years of experience paradox exists. Probably I will create another video for that as it will be a big one. In fact, this video was created to give you some advices and I don't want to keep you waiting, so let's go straight to the advices that I have for you. Advice number 1. Invest to yourself. Try getting an experience by yourself. This will take some time for you of course, but you will definitely benefit from it. For example, create a website from scratch. At the end, you will have some working experience. Yes, your own project publicly shared. For example, I've started with Grocery Crat and I saw real growth after 2 years of continuous development on my free time after work. Now, I'm not suggesting to spend 2 years on a project in order to get your first job. What I'm saying is that while you are searching for a job, you can spend time to create a website with a product. This product can be an open source software or whatever inspires you really. With that, you will have more chances than others to get your first job, and at the worst case, you may end up having your own product. Believe me, even programmers with 20 years experience would wish to have a successful product at internet. Advice number 2. Try to get experience by connecting with others. A good example, although I'm repeating myself, could be to build an open source project. Because many people will get your project for free, they will try to communicate with you for questions, suggestions, or because they want to be a contributor to your project really. These people may also help you to find your first job as they may need you to work at their companies. An open source project is also a very good presentation at an interview. Imagine the guy that is interviewing you to know your open source software just because it is popular. Advice number 3. Learn, learn, and learn. Don't stop learning. Even if you finally find a job, you need to continuously learn new things. Do you like creating websites, for example? Great! Find some free video tutorials or articles of HTML, CSS and JavaScript and keep learning. This knowledge may be a question at an interview as well. Advice number 4. Stay positive. At the beginning, it is always difficult for everyone, but it will get better. At the worst case scenario, you will have more experience and you can use it for your own benefits. Even the experience with the interviews is important. I did learn a lot of things just from the interviews. In fact, after my 3rd interview, I was more familiar with the process and plus I did learn some new tools. Have in mind that by staying positive, it is also helping you a lot at the interviews as well. A positive mind, most of the time, can be a better choice from an experienced programmer that it isn't. Advice number 5. Don't give up. It is always hard at the very beginning to find a job. I have good news for you. We all did go through this path. Nobody started by being an expert, I can guarantee you that. Some people were more lucky at the beginning, but maybe they didn't have the growth that they were expecting later. So don't look others that has a job and you don't. Focus on your plans and goals, and believe me, at the end, it will worth the trip. Also have in mind that you are not really required to have 2 years of professional experience, even if they are asking for it. Send your CV to these companies, and if they call you for an interview, that means that they are interested for you to get interviewed, even if you don't have the experience that they were asking at the job description. Advice number 6. Consider searching for an internship. If you still can't find a job after 6 months, maybe search for an internship job to get some experience. But be careful of what you will choose. The tricky part here is to actually get a real experience in working environments rather than going to a company and do, for example, some data entry for 6 months just to get the certification I have the experience in programming. If you go for an internship, go for the job experience. Don't go for the certification, neither for the money. The important fact about working in real environment is that you are building your professional career. If you just finish your college or degree, it is hard to get used to working environment. It is like a brand new world. Seriously, guys. And lastly, remember, always have your career plan in mind and don't stop learning. The working path doesn't stop at the first 2 years, neither at your first job. This is just the beginning. You will learn many new things by having more experience in a job, and I hope that you will enjoy it as much as I enjoy my job. Thank you for watching my video. Always remember that the most important thing is to stay positive. For those who are still searching for a job, I wish you good luck. And as always, if you did like this video and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, and speak to you guys to the next video. Bye!